Hey guys, welcome back to our first episode of Double L, Lewis
and Lewis.
And today we are going to be coming in with something fresh, something new, very new to the both of us. We always spoken on doing a podcast together, and I feel like it's finally the time. So we just literally was watching TV, told ourselves, let's put the cameras up. Babe actually got some new microphones, so that actually motivated us. Me escuchas? Motivated us more to actually start this podcast. So here we are today. So our topic for today, to start off right through, y'all, we're not going to beat around the bush. We're just going to get right into it.
Oh, hey, hold up. A little quick background story just to sum it up really quick. We started out as best friends. We're in a relationship. We are now engaged. And we've been together for
7 years, just about. We're including friendship.
The whole package.
The whole package, yeah, 7 years.
Before you guys ask if you're new and if you want to know the story, then you can probably find videos and maybe we might do a short one telling you guys the whole story. But I just wanted to point that out there because everyone always asks that question. And before we start, let's do it that way, right? And if you already know the story, then good for you for knowing it. And thank you for writing it out with us. And now go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine because I'm going to actually tag the Daddy and Me account onto this link so you guys can see it. So, yeah. So, welcome to our podcast, the Double L podcast. And, so our topic for today, guys, to just get straight into it, we're going to be coming in once a week, every week with a new topic. So, the topic for today is going to be called Let That Shit Go.
Let it go.
Let that shit
Let it go, Elsa. Let it go.
So, the meaning of that, us being together for 7 years, we could speak on a lot of things that we've seen from each other as part of growth. So, we want to share that with you guys and how you guys can kind of like help yourselves on how to make it happen by letting that shit go. Because sometimes you tell yourself, like, let that shit go, and it's like, how? Like, how do you do it? Like, how do you start? Well, hopefully we could help you guys out with some of our tips that helped us out with letting that shit go. So what is one thing that you would say on letting that shit go? What is a situation that you have accomplished in your life? And it could be in any sort of childhood, adulthood.
Well, there's many things, but like recently for me, I've learned to let go of the fact that there's sometimes people that were super important in your life, whether it be friends or even family. In this case, I'm not going to mention names or I'm not going to say who it is, but
we won't say
I learned
names.
That I can't think for other people. I can't be upset for other people's choices or ideas or reasonings why they don't answer me. I have someone in my life that I have made quite a few attempts to contact them, to say Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, how are you, here and there, and I never get a reply back. And it's been a year since I gotten a reply, and the other day it dawned on me, I'm like, I'm just going to let it go. I don't know the reason, and if I did do something, I'm saying it out to the universe myself. I'm apologizing for anything I did, and if that person is grown enough to understand that or accept that, that's great. If they're not, it doesn't matter to me either. I'm at peace. I let it go. And it's the way of life. Like, people have expiration dates in our lives. And unfortunately, that happened. I didn't want that to be that way, but it happens. There's nothing I can do about it. I've learned to let it go. I'm not going to dwell on it, be sad, cry about it. It's okay.
Let it go. What helped you by letting it go?
I think
having the understanding that you can't have control of another person.
Understanding that I can't control another person. I can't control someone's thoughts, someone's emotions, someone's feelings, because I am my own person. That person's their own person. They have their own views. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just let it go. I can't do anything to change that.
I could agree with that. I've done things, I've came across stuff in my life that I had to let go by understanding that you can't control other people's actions.
You can't.
You only could do yours, and you can do the best you can do.
Exactly. What about you? What has been your most let it go moment?
Ooh, I would say my recent one. I'll have to say family. I'm a big family guy, and people probably gonna be like, "Wait, what do you mean letting go family?" I would help you understand on why I had to make that choice. I'm not saying it's a choice for everyone. Everyone's home and everyone's family is completely different. Everybody has a different story. But in my story, I had to let it go with just being so trying to have control of my family's actions. And what I say by that is me always trying to control their every move so that they don't make a mistake.
Yeah.
Because I feel like because I made my mistakes and I don't want them to make the same mistakes. So I'll come out very controlling and it could come out very like ill, like ick, you know what I'm saying, to the other person.
Mm-hmm.
But in all reality, I'm just trying to actually be there to support them so that they don't make the same mistakes I made.
Right, so almost like you're trying to help them in their growth and
Right.
what to avoid or what to do.
And I can't be doing that. So I had to learn to let that go because I can't control anybody's storyline of their growth in their future because they have to go through what they're going to go through to get to their growth PowerPoint. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing when I say letting my family go is that I had to let go by always trying to have so much control because they're going to have to make their decisions in life. And when it comes to my sisters or when it comes to nephews and nieces or aunts and uncles, like they are in control, like you were saying, they're in control of their own actions.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't really, be getting ourselves mad and upset because of someone else's actions.
Yeah, exactly. It goes back to what I said. Like you can't, like you're not that person. You can't control them. You can't, no one's a puppet. You can't, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There are people who are in those type of relationships, whether it's friendships or whatever type of relationship it is, that they are being puppeteered. And sometimes you gotta
mean puppeteered, like being puppet, like controlled.
Yeah, being controlled. And that's when you realize that as a person and you realize that you've been through that and you're able to let go, be like, I'm getting away from this. This is causing me harm. This is too toxic. And that's another way of letting go. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's so many things in life that we hold on to. And the end of it all, does it really matter?
It doesn't, but it does. Because when I say it does matter, it matters because it is your feelings and you should not, over exceed yourself with taking so much control to the point that you don't have no control. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it made any sense, but what I'm trying to say is that in life, you will make some decisions that you would choose to take control of that will affect you in a good way or in a bad way. Mm-hmm. So learning now to start taking control of the things that does matter, which is just yourself and nobody else, you'll live a peaceful, happier life.
Yeah, exactly.
To the point that you're putting yourself finally first.
Right.
And it hurts to have moments when you're going to feel guilty about doing certain things, but you have to fight that guilt feeling too, because that's the only way of your growth. You have to start learning how to take control of what you want to do, when you want to do it, who you want to talk to, who you want to surround yourself with, how long you want to take a shower, how long you want to do that. You are in control of it, nobody else. So having that feeling now as an adult, I would say to finally have control of myself, because I feel like I gotta be there for everybody, and I'm just putting myself now. It feels weird, but it also feels good at the same time. Weird because I'm so comfortable with what I always used to be doing, but it feels good because I feel in so much peace and I feel so much relaxed mentally, physically, emotionally, like financially, spiritually, like just focusing on my growth, my relationship, like my job, like me, like finally putting me first and what I want to do. Because listen, if you think about this, if you could do the same, if you could do this, what makes you think nobody else could do it?
Right.
And then on top of that, knowing your own story, because everybody has a story of their life, to feel like you're here now and you overcome that. Why can't you overcome this now? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you could do it, but it's up to you to start.
Yeah.
And I started it a year ago, so I let that shit go.
Yeah, you just gotta let it go. Like I don't hold grudges. I don't hold any negative feelings towards anyone. I learned to let go of things like that. At the end of it all, it goes back to what I initially said. You can't control people's emotions, feelings, or actions. So it's okay. It's okay to let things go. It's okay for you to be like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine to be okay for myself. It's fine to let things go for myself. It's okay, because when you do that, you find inner peace that you have never, ever, ever had before. And I've slowly, as I've gotten older, I've learned to let go of a lot of things. And I'm like, oh, wow, like that doesn't matter anymore to me. Like what matters at one point, and it was so intense or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Like don't feel the need to argue. I don't feel the need to hold on to fester negativity. That's how I think of it. Like,
No, I agree.
You know what I mean?
That's good. That's good because sometimes you get yourself overworked because of someone else's actions or what they say to you.
Yeah.
That now when you start putting that like, I don't care, let that shit go. Like they're having a bad day or that's up to you. Or sorry, that you're going through it. But it's not your problem.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not making, it's like me driving in the highway and someone's like rushing past me and I'm just literally following the rules, minding my business. I can't get upset because of them cutting me off or whatever.
Right.
I'm like, I'll be upset if they skin my car or something, but it's like, that's what they're going through right now. You don't know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm minding my business. I'm trying to work my 9 to 5, making it work happy, drink my coffee, and I'm just trying to have a good day. I'm just trying to like live life by nature and life and what God wants me to, how He wants me to live my life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I've learned that now at 35. I'm 35, and I feel like now is when I took that time to be like, oh wow, like it took this long for me to finally like start putting myself first, you know? But my family love story. I mean, my family story of growing up in my family, like how I grew up, it wasn't easy. So for me to like think that that's what it really was, that, and I was defining myself as that, but that wasn't who I really was. That's just what I went through. And then me putting myself to where I actually am now, who I am as a person, this is who I am. It's like you're just separating it. And it's like, you're finally finding that growth to be like, wow, this is who I really am.
Right.
Like, that doesn't define me. That was just a story. That was a part of my story chapter that I went through, but this is who I am. This is what made me, you know?
It's also, I always say that, and anyone that I give advice to, I give advice to my friends, my nieces, my nephews, life is a constant lesson. And I think when you let shit go is that you've learned that lesson. So now you just let it go. Like you learned it, how to prevent it, how to avoid it, let it go. You know, you learned that lesson, you pass with an A+, and you keep going. And I'm not saying we're perfect because we do sometimes hold on to things. That's going to happen. You're human, you know? But when you realize it, you'll be like, oh, why was I mad?
Yeah.
Okay, I can let that go.
Yeah.
And there's times, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Okay.
There's times that things happen that I'm meant to get fully enraged, mad, and then I literally take myself out of the equation, and I
get into that point.
Yes, and I process in my brain. I'm like, I'm gonna let it go. This is wrong, feel? And I feel okay.
Just okay.
Yeah, I feel fine.
You feel good, right?
I don't let it fester.
Like it wasn't like worth like getting that energy out of you.
Right. Like we had a situation recently, and
we did.
Yes, not us, but we had a situation we did where the luggage situation, for example. We're not gonna go into detail. If you want to know the story, follow us on TikTok. And you were enraged, mad, and I said I removed myself from the situation. I'm like, I'm gonna let him have my anger and his anger combined in one. Let him get it all out, and I'm gonna stay in peace. I'm mad, but I'm going to stay at peace with the situation because I didn't want to get you even more amped or more mad. You know, I was like protecting you as a person. I'd be like, no, let me let him have this moment because I'm mad too. But I said, I'm going to let it go and I'm going to give it to him. And I don't mean it in a bad way, but he can let all the frustration out for both of us because it was a tough situation to be in. If you want to know the story, once again, go to TikTok. But, you know, it's I that moment, and you can even see it in the video. That moment, I realized, damn, I can really let go of shit like that quick. Not in a I don't give a f fuck or whatever about it, but more like let me just calm down and hold my ground and be okay.
But you know what made me get out of that much character? Because I was like shocked. So I was like, yeah, it's been a while since I got into this level.
I haven't seen you mad like that. I don't even know how long.
And I was sick. So being sick
you were
on top
sick.
of
It was a lot.
I couldn't get nothing out. My nose was stuffed. My mouth was clogged.
Yeah.
I was trying to I was yelling. I was upset. It was like a lot going through it. And I was like, damn, I haven't gotten to this point.
But how do you feel now?
Oh, great.
You let it go, right?
I let it go. I let that shit go, baby. Mind you, I let it go after I made my report, though.
Of course. I mean, as long as you let it be known what was happening, whether the outcome of it is whatever you want or not, you did what your part in it and let it not be known that something happened.
Yeah, exactly. And again, letting shit go in life, we're not going to recommend to you guys that it's going to be easy, but it's definitely could be the first step to you guys' chapter of what you guys are going through right now at this point, and not what happened yesterday and not what happened weeks ago or your childhood. right now, today? What's the decision that you want to make to tell yourself, like, today I'm making a change?
Mm-hmm.
And it could be anything. It could be, today I'm not drinking no more whole milk. I'm drinking vitamin D or whatever.
Milk for me.
Like, you know, you gotta, because everyone's gonna have a different story. Your story don't have to really relate with everybody. There could be a habit that you have. Maybe you like eating Oreo cookies all the time, and you're like, today I'm gonna tell myself I'm not eating no more Oreo cookies. I'm not buying it. You could start something small. You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be something major and giant. But if you could see yourself taking those cookies and actually, you know what? I'll let you even finish the bag. You don't gotta toss it out. Finish that bag, and after you buy that one, you're not buying anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And if you could do that, you could do it all. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's a way to test yourself.
Our brains are very powerful.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't give them the credit we should. And we don't realize how powerful our brains are. And your thoughts could change a lot of things. So it's within yourself to learn how to let that shit go. It's within yourself to learn how to differentiate what you can hold on to and what you should really let go.
Yeah.
I can tell you what to let go, but that's not my business to tell you, because that's your business to tell yourself. You know what I'm saying?
And that's your business to let whatever you want.
Exactly. Sorry, I'm giving my brother my address. Sorry, guys.
But that being said, guys, I am super excited that you guys jumped in to watch our first episode of Let That Shit Go.
That's not the episode.
What is the episode?
Oh, that is the name of the episode. Let That Shit Go. Yes, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. And then obviously joining our new podcast, which is
Double L
Podcast.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I'm so super excited. I want to know what this is going to take us to. And this is something that we just starting fresh and new. See where it goes.
And I'm sorry, and I'm going to interrupt. I also, if you guys want like specific topics you guys want to hear about or talk about, whether it's about celebrities or whatever you guys want to talk about, let us know in the comments. Please let us know. Let us know in the comments what you guys want to hear, what you guys want to talk about, because we would love to like bring different topics, different things, not the same, things, but like something cool, like any experiences you guys want to tell us about or any advice you guys want. We can give you advice too. I mean, I'm not perfect. We're not perfect, but we could try at least to help you out. You know what I mean?
But we could help. We could share what we have learned in our storyline to share with you guys that can help someone else out there.
Yeah, I'm 43 years old, so I've lived. Even though I may not look it, but I'm 43, so I have a lot under this belt. But
yeah,
I'm very wise.
And it could be any age too. This podcast can relate with people that are, teenagers.
Our teeny boppers, our 65-year-olds, anyone. We're all friends here, so that's what it's all about.
We're all welcome here, and everyone has a story that we want to share. And age, I feel like it's just a number, but someone could be way younger and experience something that a 43-year-old
and a younger person could teach us things too. They could have great advice too, so you never know.
There's 17, 18-year-olds that experience more than someone that's 35 years old. So this podcast is really for everyone to get together and share their story and just communicate with us, and we could teach each other as we go.
Help each other, because it's all about
even making this podcast, because sometimes we'll talk about things that we'll be like, oh wow, I didn't know you felt that way. And we will learn too as we go. So I appreciate you guys joining the Double L podcast, episode 1.
Número uno.
How does it go? Season 1, episode 1?
Oh, it's about season 8. Check it out, Real Houses of Potomac. Are you Karen or Giselle?
So, thank you for joining today. Double L Podcast, Season 1, Episode 1 on Letting That Shit Go topic. Okay. Guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please comment down below, share, like, and subscribe.
Yes, please.
And show the love to motivate us to keep on coming in and click in tune with you guys.
And our set might change here and there, because this is our first one, so we just want to see what it looks like.
So we're gonna make money first.
Next time it might look a little different. We might move around to a different area. We'll figure it out. But thank you guys so much for joining us today. My name is Louis.
I'm Louis.
And it was a pleasure speaking to you guys and letting you guys know what we think about letting that shit go.
Yeah.
And until the next one, I'll see you guys.
Bye.
Stupid ass.
Oh.